guys, welcome back to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. Just wanted to give you some of my thoughts after Michigan, to me, surprisingly won the game 24-17 over Michigan State. And this was not what I thought would happen. I honestly thought Michigan's offense would be off the rails again, that Michigan wouldn't be able to do much. They would turn the ball over. And lo and behold, that's what it looked like it was going to be. Michigan State got the ball first. Michigan won the coin flip, deferred, and they just go marching down the field. Marching down the field. And they were going to go for it on 4th and goal, running the ball like crazy. Aiden Childs had like a nice screen pass for a big chunk play. But they were just running the ball on Michigan like nothing. And I think they got a delay of game. That's what it was. They got a delay of game, and so instead of being 4th down and going for it, it was 4th and kick a field goal, and they missed the 25-yard chip shot field goal. So even though Michigan got totally destroyed the first drive, no points. All right, well, what's Michigan going to do? Well, yeah, the classic. 2 runs and a bad pass. 3 and out. Did not instill any confidence in me. Michigan State gets the ball and marches right down the field against so little resistance. Touchdown. Michigan State 7-0. At one point, I think it was 127 yards for Michigan State to 1 for Michigan in the first quarter. And then Michigan got a quick pass to Loveland before the quarter was over. So it was like 127 to like 14. But boy, Michigan State blew their chance to really capitalize there. Missed the field goal, missed a chance for a touchdown there. So instead of being 10-0, 14-0, 7-0. The second quarter was the total flip of the first quarter. Suddenly Michigan was getting the ball moving just a little bit. But still they didn't have any points until the second to last drive of the half. They finally got the mojo going. Go down the field, get a touchdown to Loveland. A nice pass by Warren to Loveland there. Almost overthrew him, but didn't. Okay, it counts. But they missed the extra point. So it's 7-6 Michigan State. It was a bad snap, I believe. But one of the bigger plays here, Michigan State, they had about 30 seconds to go in the half, and they decided to try for points, which I don't get. I don't have a problem with it. But Childs got sacked from behind, strip sack. Kenneth Grant fell on the fumble, and Michigan hit a nice play to, I think it was a screen pass or a swing pass to Donovan Edwards for like 14 yards or something like that. 6 seconds left in the half, and Zavada kicked a field goal. Suddenly, a half where Michigan was pretty much doing nothing changed to a 9-7 halftime lead. You know, they scored 9 points in that. It was like 29 seconds of game action. So, wow, that was a big turnaround. It almost felt, this game, I think, to me, felt almost like a Michigan game for Michigan State. It's like they run the ball, they're passing the ball well, but the turnovers, the missed opportunities were what cost Michigan State the game. Michigan gets the ball to start the second half, drive down, touchdown, set 16-7. Great. But Michigan State starts chipping away, get a field goal, 16-10, right? Michigan, play action, it wasn't a play action, a backwards pass to Donovan Edwards, and he threw another nice pass to Loveland. Touchdown, Michigan. Donovan Edwards, man, I gotta say, I wonder if his completion percentage is 100%. I know he's at least got 2 touchdowns under his record. He might have more than that. And you know what? Michigan's up 24-10. Like, all right, like this is looking pretty good. It was in the 4th quarter, 24-10. But man, Michigan State just put together a drive that was just infuriating. Several times throughout the game, and on this drive, they converted 3rd and longs, like 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12. And they were running the ball on some of those plays, too. I mean, long plays, and they were running like those zone reads or stretch zone read. Man, just gashing the Michigan defense on 3rd and longs and picking up first downs. They drive down, score of 24-17. Okay, and I put down a note. Will Michigan stay aggressive? It's 24-17, about 4 minutes to go in the game, something like that. Maybe it was a little bit longer. And will Michigan be aggressive? No. No. Mullings run up the middle for a yard. Mullings run up the middle for no gain. Third down, Warren throws a out route that, even if it was complete, was going to be short of the line to gain, and the clock would have stopped, and this clock stopped because it's incomplete. And so Michigan did like the total wuss drive. At least, that's the odd part about this game. Michigan State completely stifled Michigan's running attack with Mullings. I think he had 13 carries for 18 yards. 13 for 18. Just crazy how bad Michigan ran the ball in this game. I know I'm talking to my buddies. They're like, just go Penn State on this. Just run the ball all game and you can win. No, Michigan State's defense was dominant. Michigan's O-line could not get anything going up front for the running attack. 3 and out, Michigan State gets the ball back and they march down the field easy peasy. Well, thanks to a terrible punt by Domain that only got them out to like the 50. Just a terrible punt. He did some good punts. Got the ball inside the 20, I think, 3 times. Okay, but that punt was atrocious. Michigan State's got the ball, moving down. They even overcame like a 2nd and 24 after an intentional grounding. But they picked up the first down and moved down. But third and long, and they hold them short. 4th and 5, and they get a stop in the end zone. Under 2 minutes to go here. Michigan has a chance to win the game. The first play of that drive, Orgy, keeper to the left, first down run. Excellent. Like, wow. Orgy stayed out the whole significant snaps of that last drive. And he had a 3rd and 5, and he kept it, and he got it. And did a nice little slide. Michigan takes a knee, and that's where the bad blood really showed again. I know it's a bitter rivalry. Obviously, you go back to the tunnel of 2 years ago. You go back to the 49-0 defeat last year. And at the end of the game, the last snap of the game, the kneel down, Michigan's Colston Loveland and Michigan State's, I don't know, their players. They got into it, a little scrap happens, and then all of a sudden the Michigan sideline comes out. Mullings gets involved in it too. I know he was like the next one to get involved on the field. You know, then the players all come. I hope nothing significantly happened there. It seemed like one of those bitter rivalry things that happens. I hope it's nothing that escalated to anything severe and hurting people more so than the usual scuffle if that's a thing. But it kind of puts in the light, again, a negative light of this game. And it brings up the bad blood of a couple years ago. And it's unfortunate, but I kind of understand it. These teams don't really like each other at all. And you know what? It was a tough fought game, and you're frustrated, and you take it out on, trying a little bit, little jawing, who knows what, little bit of a headbutt by Loveland there. I don't know if anything will happen to it, but that's not my decision to make. But it wasn't a great ending for that. I'll just say that much. What a game, though. All of a sudden, for the first time this season, Michigan didn't commit a turnover. Davis Warren actually played fairly well. I know it's only outside, I don't know his total yards because Michigan only passed for 146. 23 of those were to Edwards to Loveland. So like 123 passing yards. But he actually played very well. He did not seem to throw the ball in dangerous areas. And the offensive line did pretty well in protection of him. The pass was good. The run protection was terrible. Oh, but like I was saying before, this Michigan State's loss feels like a Michigan loss, really, where Michigan State outgained Michigan passing, outgained Michigan rushing, possessed the ball by like 14 minutes, and they still lose the game. It's kind of like Michigan versus Illinois last week. Give up 80 yards in the second half and lose. So, it's crazy. But Michigan gets the win, and they needed this win. Because they only have really one more winnable game on the schedule. They have, they host Northwestern on Senior Day. They need that win, get to 6 wins. I don't think they're beating Oregon. I don't think they're beating Indiana. They're not going to beat Ohio State. So you have to get that win versus Northwestern. So that's huge to make a bowl game. Maybe developing your players doesn't matter so much now because you just get people out of the portal. You don't really have to develop your own talent as much. You can recruit the portal instead. But I think that having those extra 15 days of bowl practice does help, especially the young people who will stick around. They're not going to bolt and leave via the portal. I don't know, guys. I'm shocked Michigan won this game. I thought for sure they were going to lose this game. So kudos to them to make the right plays. The coaching staff made mostly good calls. That last, second to last possession Michigan had where they went 3 and out was annoying as ever, so predictable. But in the end, Michigan gets the victory. What do you guys think? Do you have any thoughts? Put them in the box below. Who would you say is the star of the game? I think it's got to be either Loveland, 2 touchdown catches, or Davis Warren, really, because for the first time this year, Michigan had competent quarterback play for the whole game. No fumbles, no interceptions. I'm going to go with Davis Warren, maybe, and Loveland, like 2 touchdowns. You can't complain about that. The rushing game was non-existent. Orji actually led the rushing attack with 6 for like 69 yards or something like that. So, like, that's how you wanted Orji to be used. And it worked so well in this game, so that's great. Just my thoughts, guys. If you have anything you want to put on, or for me to read, I don't know what I was going to say there. Let me know. Put them in the comment section below. I'll try to respond as I'm able to. I know I didn't make it to a last video, just interesting stuff going on at home and such, so not going to get into details there, but it is what it is. So I do read all your comments. I do appreciate them. If you guys have any thoughts, put them there. And thanks for watching. Until I see you guys next time, as always, go blue.